It first started when my friend Ben took me on an adventure for my birthday. I was like in between projects and getting really depressed. And it was just a complete light bulb reminder that what I love doing is actually just having an excuse to go on an adventure.
We are now approaching Chelford 100. The next station is Chelford 100.
So the rules are, it's kind of like train roulette. You shouldn't really know where you're going to go, and you shouldn't really care. You try and start as early as you can. Always shoot during daylight hours. You're feeling dirty tonight. And always shoot on film. Essentially, it's just a way to remember why I love photography. A way to often get a bit of solitude and escape and think. And just a way to kind of challenge myself. I thought it would just be a really important thing to do on my own. It's huge. Go back to kind of like being sort of slightly out of your comfort zone. There's a chance that you might just end up not taking any pictures and have a really awful time. Did you get that? I'm a portrait photographer. If I see an interesting face in an interesting place, that's my go-to. Excuse me, I'm just taking like a few pictures in the area of people. Would you mind if I take your picture?
Yeah, of course you can.
Is that all right? Thank you. Can I just put you over here? What's your name?
Liam.
Liam, I'm Laura. Thank you for this. I'm drawn by kind of faces that look like they have a story. And just bring your eyes to me. That's great. You can't quite place your finger on what it is you're looking for. But when you notice it, you just see it. Just take a step back for me, darling. Just about there. Just keep going. Yeah, about there. And the people that I'm drawn to, at first it might be one element, but then I know that there's something underneath. You look like you just stepped out of Grease the musical. But actually what I was more drawn to were his mannerisms and his awkwardness. You couldn't quite place your finger on who he was and where he was from. He was quite mysterious. I think having your picture taken is a very, very intimate and kind of, it's a very unique experience. But it's also about the preconceptions that you make as well, about how you think somebody's going to behave when they're photographed. Like, my favourite kind of moments are when I meet like really loud, cheeky boys, and then as soon as I take their picture, they just turn into like little babies. The majority of people say no. Maybe subconsciously I'm drawn to people that are slightly shy. I have to work for it. And I quite like that. I don't like an easy photograph. Oh, let's have a look down here. I think my role as a portrait photographer is actually, a lot of it is not about taking the picture and composing the picture. Hi, I'm just doing a photo shoot. I'll bring them back, I promise. A lot of it is just about empathising with people. I'm just going to do it. I found a backdrop up here, if that's all right. It's just around there. I think it's about forming a relationship with people. Take a smidgen step this way, both of you. That's great. All photographers do this. That's it, try not to blink, you ready? You know, all photographers walk and go on journeys. Lovely, really nice, great. So I'm not different to anyone else, but I've just kind of like implemented it into a little game that I kind of play now and again. I started a project called Young Love. I kind of love the extreme emotions that come with it, the drama. It's either really, really amazing or really, really shit. You go in full pelt, and I quite like that, and I really respect it. It's just kind of like, yeah, you're fit, let's do it, fine, whatever. And that's totally what relationships should be about. Like, it should be fun. You shouldn't overthink it. Excuse me, do you mind if I take a picture of you? I take it you're a couple. Most of the young couples, they dress quite similarly. They talk in a similar manner, have similar taste in music. They even sometimes stand in a very similar way.
Great, Ella.
You're kind of leaning on the other person to help form your identity.
Lovely, cool.
The next station is East Tilbury.
The way that I feel at the end of a walk, usually feel a lot calmer, a lot more relaxed. I oddly, a lot of the time, don't feel sociable. Like tonight I'm meant to be going out and I don't really feel like seeing anyone.
From complete strangers, and it was such a thrill. So I started to book in people and have a grid of post-it notes on my office wall, and as soon as I get the text, grab my camera, get on my bike,